Alright, we should be back and ready. How about now? Can you guys hear me? I think you can. At 7 a.m. till 5 p.m. drinking in a pool is not good for your skin, guys. It's really bad, in fact. I can't hardly move too good. Everything feels, and if we look, let's see, let's give you guys a show. Don't worry, YouTube. This is just for medical reasons that we're doing this. It's not for anything else. But let's look and see here. We got all we got is straight peeling everywhere. It's amazing. It is fantastic. So we had a great time. We're back. Thanks, Matt. I just started this game because it had less than an hour to go. So I wanted to hit it and see. Yeah, dude. What, 9 days out of practice? 10 days? It matters, guys. And I'm going to tell you right now, keep it sharp, even if it's only a couple games a week. Even if it's only a couple games a week, a game or two a day, it really freaking matters. I didn't realize it so much. I've gotten to neglect fantasy football for a week, this is so weird. I've watched less football this year than I think I have in my entire life, and it's freaking me out. Everything turned out okay so far in fantasy. I want to say I went 4-2 with my team, or I might have 7 teams, 4-3 and 5-2, something like that. But now we're getting back into it, so we're gonna bang out this, and then I'm gonna go back play some events to get these thumbs a little bit cooking, and then I gotta play Lemon in the I think we're final 4 of the main bracket for Jetty's 64-man tournament. So I got to get loosened back up before I try to do this. Ooh, I would love to give some new info too, but I'm not going to. I told Kevin I'd specifically wait. And I'm a man of my word most of the time. Awesome new info. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. I'd love to post some graphics, some things of that nature, but we're not going to. Like I said. Now, we're going to try to get Kevin on with us on Wednesday, but I just don't know what the time frame is. You got a lot going on. You got the Carolina Clash coming up. I'm thinking I'm going to have to miss it. I really am. I don't want to, but I don't know how that can work. Hey, Tony, how you doing, sir? I mean, it will be a first time in a long time that I miss an actual tournament, which is kind of disappointing. But we got life to live, too, man. We got family things to do, too, sometimes. I would be utterly disappointed if I have to miss it, though. I will say that. So what have we been watching while I'm gone? You guys been playing some tea? Anybody out there been playing a lot? Yeah, I lost by like 2 points after Henry put up that monster for me. Almost caught up. I got another league tonight that there's really only I got to get like 1 point out of Tanyan tonight to win 2 leagues. And then another one, I need like 19 out of Aaron Jones in a full PPR. So we'll see. I got a feeling that Green Bay... Oh, shit. You got to hit that, don't you? Oh, now I'm in trouble. Now I'm just... This is worthless now. I'm done this game. I'm going to lose. And that's why I always high-tee that. I don't know why I didn't there. I high-tee a 5 and put it up. I will say this, I did not expect through 2 games of the season thus far that the Bears would be in first place. That's tough. 30 plus. But this is the kind of game, dude, that will happen, though, after a shit performance from them the week before. You could see it happening. Hey, Querto. Now, I gotta say, Does anybody see my prediction with Josh Allen coming a little bit true? He's not very sharp. He's not throwing the ball. His completion percentage is low too. Again, back to where he should have been. The wedding was fantastic, man. It was hot. It was hot. It was fun. I think the most fun we had out there was we chartered a big ass boat and all 50 of us were on it. Ate lobster out in the ocean. We went diving off the top of the boat. We were doing crazy. Yeah, I can't believe your Panthers either, by the way. That was an embarrassing game by New Orleans this weekend. From just looking at stats, I don't get that one. Hi, Gino. Oh, guys, here we go. Gino's going to shit on me here if he says, so have you decided to commit to the class yet? Hey, that's the key for me right now. Oh, and Sean Tickner is finally going to lose in our $500 league. It has been he went undefeated through the whole thing last year. I didn't think Darnold was bad either. I really didn't, but they also have had no weapons behind them. But let's go here. Let's go. Let me take a look at. Let's take a look at the event. You guys got a free event without me in it last week. Hey, Gary, I'm doing well. You got a free event chance without me last week. I honestly thought I wasn't going to win the week before, and I did by 4 strokes. Nobody even tried to climb up at me. Little bit baffled by that. Let's see what we got, though. We got a par 3. So we're going to go with my par 3 bag. We're going to stick with stouts right away. Oh. Okay, so we're starting off with this hole. Now, surprisingly enough, guys, let's get to my par 3 bag. But this hole is surprisingly enough, it's actually a really good hole to ace. So, like on this setup, the resort was great. I may have realized that it's weird because I don't normally eat 3 meals a day, and really, being scheduled while I'm on vacation is kind of crazy. Like, you have certain times. It was kind of like I made it to breakfast every day. So I ate 3 big meals every day. So I definitely got a value out of the all-inclusive part of it. And we stayed drunk the whole time, which is impressive, too. I burnt myself to a crisp, dude. I am burnt to a crisp. Okay, let us talk about some other things. I hope you guys all got a chance to listen to Gino's podcast with Dom Piccioni. It was fantastic. Perfect. I mean, you can't really go wrong. You forget how verbose Don will get when he just doesn't care anymore. He has no willing to... Yeah, I am. I am like a piece of bacon. It's delicious. But, it was fantastic, guys. Listening to Don talk, though, you guys got to hear a great history of Golden Tee, and it also will lead you to a lot of the future. I especially like the part where they had a 2-year transitional period with him and Adam, where the first year Adam had to say in all the decisions, but it was all Don. And then the second year, Don had a say in everything, but it was all Adam's decision, just to get him a feel for it. And there's a lot of good that he can take from Don. All right. We're going to let this thing go with release and flip it up. I don't care if it hits, as long as it hits green first, you're okay. It won't go wet once it does that. I mean, randomly it can. But I think Don is somebody where you're probably going to want to have on again. Because, I mean, it is really important shit. He went through a lot of stuff. Let me find it for you. I'll grab it right now, Querto. If you go on the word of mouth page, it's there, but let me put a link in for it here, too. Unless Gino beats me to it, which he should. It's his podcast. How do I find my own pages? Ah, there it is. All right. All right, so back then, hole-in-wins would get up to 500 on a par 3 and 1,000 on a par 4. Now, the shadow games were not for prizes by any means, but you would play in league play, and by playing in league play, you had the opportunity to pull up a shadow player, right? Well, that shadow player happened to have a $1,000 hole-in-win attached to it, right? The problem was it would pull it up every time and put it back at 1,000. So you had a 48-hour call-out time. Once it was hit, the machine would be red lighted. You couldn't hit another one for 48 hours. But the thing is, you could go from machine to machine and always pull the hole-in-win up. So you start a league game, you pull the hole-in-win up, bam, done. And once they figured out the shot, like a full C, half, a little bit right of the 2, and hit it solid, it was like a gimme hole-in-one for $1,000 that you could play 3-player games on it. So you could hit it 3 times back to back to back, make $3,000, machine red lights, you go find the next machine in the area that wasn't red lit. I want to say it was a Jason Muklewicz, and maybe Gina would know better. But, I mean, there were a couple people that hit for high 60s, high 70s, thousands and 70 times. So they got 60, 70. So I thought somebody cleared 100 grand, too. So it was a big payday. Now, don't necessarily listen. Jimmy Parker was on there ragging back at Don about how IT they didn't lose any money. They just paid out. Well, that's not true. What he was saying isn't necessarily 100% true. Hole-in-wins are supposed to fund fully back. Since they can't do the progressive pots with them anymore, they're supposed to fund back fully in the long haul. There is been some debate about whether they are or not. I don't think they'd be risking the gaming part of this by not, but that's not me to decide. My knowledge of Brian is where everyone else was. No one really knew who the fuck he was until Shark Tank came up. And then that was the whole thing. Now, I had some other experiences with him because he was one of the ones that was, I believe he was fully part of, I thought he had part to do with people getting banned too, but he might not have. That was a whole, guys, there was a whole few years in there that it sounds like Don and a few others were fighting on with this internally, but where they thought that the best players of Golden Tee were a boon to the system, and they were hurting the game. But once you start taking the top people out, so like if I can't cash out anymore and I can't make money off of it, I don't play as many games. Now the next person that's the next tier down is now in the top tier with 50 people they can't fuck with. It wasn't a very good decision. Now, the theory behind it, I'm not against at all. Their theory was keeping more money in the prize pool that doesn't get cashed out is better for their business. The problem is if you get to the breaking point where nothing gets cashed out, there's no value to playing anymore to anybody. So it's a touchy one there. I'm full of the open competitive system with it. But I do see the divisioning. There is some benefits to the divisioning. It's a question of finding that happy medium where the top guys aren't taking everything, but they're still taking the most of it, and everyone else gets a bone back to them. It's a little tough. It's a tough one. And as you heard, they ran through that same problem. They had to find where the happy medium was. Why is that so short? Didn't I high tee that? Whoa. Hi, Cole. Oh, that's just not being ready yet. We're not back. We're not back. We're not up and ready to go. We gotta start getting some moisture accumulating so it gets my skin wet. But I think the biggest miss, the part that we're gonna miss most about Don, is especially in the latter years, he would basically tell him. I mean, he would basically have somebody to argue with everything. Yeah, I would love to hear him talk about that battle and bring the Kins part up into it. So, like I said, guys, it's a good hole to attack. That one I was going to make it. If I missed it, it was gone. That was a great hour and a half. That was. But you're going to find that I'm going to be DNFing on one or acing it quite a bit. I probably right now, until I start getting back into the swing of hitting the ball again. Thanks, Neil. I also want to offer my condolences. Marty and Heather. Heather lost her mother today, so I'm sure they're a little bit shook up, but know that we're praying for you, my man. And Heather, we love you, sweetie. All right, so what was last week's event like? Like I said, I didn't see it at all. I want to hear anything good, bad, any reviews. She's touching his chest now. That's terrible. Not good, guys. We're not playing well yet. This doesn't feel great. Well, out of that one, I would marry Ozzy Guillen in a heartbeat. He's fucking hilarious. The other two I could take or leave. Let's say I'd fuck Andy Dalton and let's kill Darryl Strawberry. Doesn't either one. Oh, that would be a fun one. So I take it the scores were really high. All right, let's try to make it. What the hell? Well, he should look better than Fields. He's played the goddamn game for 15 years now. That was stupid. Why did I bite that? That should have been released. That was dumb. I didn't get to see a single play of the game yet. So, I'm back. All right, so all of the par fives are there from that. The only problem I could see with Bonnie Moore is if he put like hole 9 in there, you might have had some bad. You might have had some setups that weren't really there. Even though that shot is always there, it cannot be there too. Shit. All right, let's roll this one. We're not. This one's gonna. If this one rolls and hits the hill, I'm in trouble. I might be in trouble anyway with the roll. All right, so there's only one changer. That's good. This one's a little bit. These are more challenging ace holes. And God, I'm almost wishing I had like a low hybrid or iron in here for these. My thumbs are going 97 thumbs straight. That's crazy. So are we calling that first game of by the Packers an aberration? Are we calling it like? Are we thinking that this game's going to be competitive tonight? I mean, we got... Shit. I don't really... I see Aaron Jones having a huge game, to be quite frank with you. Other than that, I don't really see much good on both of these teams right now. Oh. Everything hurts when I thumb even right now. It's like, they're all stuck to me. I'm really stiff, I'll say that. Alright, let's try to pull this in through the break. That felt good. In the middle of a burning. Oh, come on. I'm getting a little bit robbed here. That felt like a perfect shot. I'm telling you guys, the par 3 ones, as much as they're probably my favorite, they're the least profitable. Because I'll burn through them so fast because I'm trying to dunk it. I'm trying to put everything in. All right, we're just going to make sure we're safe. Let's just start putting up scores. We're not going to go for it. We're not going to go for the ones that aren't good look. Ugh. All right, so this one I'm going to chip at it. And that's the shot. That shot's so useful on a lot of looks. I won't ever put a lob wedge in my bag just for a hole. Sandwich may have been good there, but I don't need it. You don't need it. Oh, yeah. These are... I don't feel like this one is going to be a big par. Well, par is obviously 90, but I don't think we're going to see much. I'm not going 105 on this one, I don't think. All right, maybe we will. Maybe we'll get there. We got it. We started. It's accumulating. It's getting a little wet. I think I might need to lotion up my back. I just don't know. Do you think the low 4 stays under this? I really don't think it will. $90, 84, back left. Is this going to back up enough? Hopefully. Let's see. No, I needed a low tee that bad boy. Well, I need to not hit everything in the 90s. I needed that in the 80s. And I saw Godfrey join the 6 better club while I was gone. All right, we're going to let this one run. But since it's such a big downhill... Oh, I'm bad, Teffy. I am bad. It's pretty red. But we're going to back this up, though. Even though that distance is okay, that first bounce is going to bounce hot forward. So I'm going to leave it back here, and I'm actually just going to float this in. We don't want that first bounce to be the problem. We want it to slow down getting to the hole. A bite might have even worked there. All right, this is another one. I could float this in. I think on a shot like this, backspin's my better choice. So we're going to go with this. We're going to low tee the 8, and we're just going to thumb it straight and see if we can snap it back in. I mean, letting something go naked at it, it feels good when you do it. But on that, I think pulling it back's the easier play. Jesus Christ. All right, we're going to do something with stouts that we don't do a lot, but we're going to make a left turn, and we're going to fire this with bite. If I back it up to the back of the box, I don't think that's going to be enough. If I go here, I think here's good. We're going to bite this, and if I hit this straight, I think this is going to come right back at it. Under fields of play. I'm a bit tired, though, guys. I landed in Minneapolis last night at like 9:30, went back to Jill's parents' house, grabbed the dogs, and then drove the 4 hours back to Iowa. And then I couldn't sleep. I had to relax for a bit. So I was up until a good 6 or 7, then woke up at noon. So I'm a little tired. We're going to go straight low T. That was a little offset. So, not offset, but that wind was pushing a little bit and made me miss. I thought the low T would fight it, but I should have probably played that one a little. Now, knowing that the 5-iron, the snap thumb on this, I have to get this up to about 100. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? I got to get this up to about 100 for this to go in. And I don't think I could do that with my thumbs. So I'm going to back this up to the left, and we're going to flip this at like mid-80s, 82 to 85 with bite. And hopefully that first bounce turns it right hard enough to go in. The worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to fluff this and leave it a little short, but it should hit those reeds and stop and come out. God, the play was right there. God, I hate hitting into shots like this, too. I'm surrounded by... Wait a minute. Is this hole in here twice? Or did I water this last... Thoughts that spin. Teffy, if you look at the beginning of the video, I pulled my shirt up. You can see my back. It's bad. It's bad. I wasn't really smart when it came to the sun. It was tough, though. Ah, it stayed up good. That... Yeah, the money shot thing doesn't... I don't care about that. I don't play money shot hardly at all. Are you guys still banging away at money shot with the prizes changed around a bit? All right, we're gonna back this up. This hasn't got any chance of going long. I'm more worried about this backspin pulling in the water. Wow, I was wrong. That thing almost got long. Why? That's a strong. This is a strong finishing hole. I want to hit this club, but there's no way I can back that up and make it. And really, an even round is not going to hold on my scores. So we're going to just try to back this up and hit it hard. That had to... I had to hit that. If I wanted to make that, that had to be a 4. All right. One clean round. Bad. Let's go. All 2 betters all night long. That's all we're going for. And I figure we'll play up until the start of the game tonight. All right, I'm going to play this one a little different. Yeah, it is. It's bad. I think you're right, Art. I think we should. All right, we're going to go high T, and I'm going to backspin this. Now, the high T should slow down the backspin. It's still going to backspin too hard and go in the water, but if I don't make it. And I did not make that. I missed that really bad. Maybe not. Okay, good. So the play worked. So if you think of backspin with a high D... Hi, Harley. How you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty burnt. It was a good... But it's worth every piece of pain that I'm in. Ah. It is, you're right. Well, unless it's the pain when you pee. That's never worth it. Is that... Am I going to be able to clip the branch? No, this is not going to... I wanted to see if I could thumb that, clip the branch, and die and back it in. Going to end, well, it might as well be my fault. Oh, God. Oh! Definitely going to have to lotion my body up. Okay, that felt like a very good shot. I enjoyed that. The 5 I thought was going to hit, it was going to snap back too hard. Woo, that felt good. All right, that's the kind of shit that gets your game back going. We're going all 2 betters the rest of the way. That's it. 2 betters. Move it on. So now this is the same thing. This one I'm going to drop down. I'm going to back this up. I can't hit it hard. Wait, I lost my line there. I'm almost thinking, actually, I'm going to low tee this and bite it. Speed-wise, it was good. I'll take the points on that, but yeah, that's a hole that, once you get your lines down right, that's going to be a very highly aced hole. Shit. All right, let's just high tee thumb this with backspin and stick it. Maybe get it to turn back in there. I wasn't going to mess around with that. This one might, yeah, guys, this setup might be more conducive to like the Helix type sets. That's what. That's bad. Stop, stop, stop. Woo. There is something with the physics of bite that makes it stop in places where it should not. I think that's what happens when you hit those back walls and stick on a wall somewhere. There's something wrong with the physics of bite. That ball should not have been going slow enough to... That should have gone over the edge. Hi, Brad. Baby. All right. Now, my whole thought process on these is I want to thumb everything, right? But the problem here is I cannot thumb the 5-iron and have this get to the hole. Okay? It's just not in me. I would have to thumb this at 120 or something like that to get it past the hole. If I thumb this, there's no way that 4-iron with that trajectory is going to back up. So basically, I have to play the 5 with backspin if I want to make this. So I'm going to back it up, and I'm going to hit it solid. Because I need this to land maybe 3 feet past the pin, so it's got enough sauce to come back in and back into the hole. And I did not hit that solid. Oh, God, that does not feel good when I'm doing it. But... that felt good. Ah, come on. Don't find that I really want to make you mine. I don't... Yeah, that hole isn't going to be very aceable when the pin's like that. God, this is even ugly. God. All right, that's not getting there. Let's go do the low T release. $84. I could have dropped that down a little bit more. Got some more wind play on it. Gonna be my girl. And now I'm going to miss this chip. I just got a feeling. Woohoo! Yeah, like a 3-iron would be great here. The 7-wood isn't going to be very good for this shot, but instead of that, let's just high tee this. Did we throw it left enough? Should that have dunked? Should that have been a Jason Stark? Should that have been an Ultra? No, that was way up. Okay, good. So you're going to have to get... If you play my par 3 bag, you got to get used to hitting the high tees and low tees in a lot of positions to get clubs in there that work. That hole, I'd rather have like a 2-iron going in at. Because that's how I played it the whole time I played these courses. All right, we got to get the 2 better here. All right, that's not fun. That is not a fun shot. All right, we'll take a 1 better. That gets us a start. We're running now. We're 1 better. We got 2 games in. Let's get us the 5. We'll get our 5, see where we're at. I can say this. I want to give you guys a little teaser. A little teaser for watching. There will be no more stouts next year on PGA. I'll leave it at that. Wow! Oh, we got to DNF that. We can't go a hole 1. There are not stouts next year. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Think critically. I'm not going any farther. That's it. No more stouts. Stouts are gone. Notice I'm still playing them, and I haven't decided to switch. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting here. I'm just waiting. I'm trying to drop a bomb to get you guys going. Oh, that is dirty. That is fucking dirty. That is moisture in its greatest form. I don't think we'd ever see Callaway again. Oh, back to back. We used to have Callaways back in the day, and that I don't think that's coming back. I don't think we'll have a Callaway partnership again. Why do they gotta do this to me after I got 2 hole-outs already? Just gonna leave it at that. We're not giving out any. We're not getting out. That is a tidbit right there. All right, we're gonna make the chip. Save one better. Shit. I don't think they've ever chipped. I don't think they've ever put a. I don't think that was a drop there ever. We will not be saying anything else about that. There are no more stouts next year, though. Mouth bit instead of a tie bit. I don't know what that means, Harley. Not quite sure about that. Practice science. Alright, this is in or it's wet. I'm going to thumb this with bite. I think that's in. Oh, wow. It plugged. Wow. No, that's not cool. That hole's going to get expensive, but it's the way to get your strokes, guys. Auto cucumber. We're just gonna drop bombs and walk away from now on. I think that's the plan. Drop a bomb, walk the fuck away. Yeah, that one, I thought, but it's because it bounced straight up. It didn't bounce forward. If that bounced forward, it was right. All right, we're going to low tee and roll this one. I thought it's the bounce just didn't give it time to do it. It sucked. I thought it was the right shot, Corey. This is another one that's not. All right, I'm thinking here. Do I plop it down with this to the top side? But I've only got a little bit of room to mess with. So I'm gonna go up to the pitching wedge. I'm gonna low tee it and I'm gonna cut it back in and try to fight the 10. And I fought it right. I just didn't hit it hard enough. He best go running high. Daddy's got a new 40. Sure, I really want to know. Yeah, we need some new info, guys. I gotta get some more. I gotta get some shit out there for you guys. But we'll get some. I think we'll get some new info this week and get some out there for you. This hole's gonna be the bane right here, dude. And it's in here twice. It's gonna be that's gonna be a shot you bail out on a lot, because the way to make that, I can't cut that into that to fight that break very easily. If I do, I'm gonna be up high. I gotta play up a club, which brings more water into play. So a lot of the times that's just gonna be flip the club at the distance that you're at, and pray it goes in, but you got to be safe. That's an attacking hole, though, because you don't have really any risk. Captain, I got a lot of sun. Here, we'll give it to you guys one more time. We'll let you see this. Ready? Oh, yeah. It's good. It is so good. Neil, I am almost certainly out now, but I still got a couple of plays to make before I can say it. Yeah, it didn't. Guys, all-inclusive drinking from 7 in the morning and just sitting in the pool all day, not good on the skin. I'm okay, though. I'm okay. I had... The worst thing was... So day 1 was easy. I was fine. Day 2 is where I spent most of my... So day 3, I was hurting. But day 3, I also rented jet skis to go... We went and did some jet ski tour. Dude, awesome. Fantastic. It hurt like hell. That was a bad effort. Oh. But, guys, jet skis were the win, man. That was the best part of it. Jet skis and the boat. The problem is we did the chartered boat tour. They ended up being, like, almost the same tours. But the chartered boat tour was great because it was all of us on it. Dude, that was 50 and 100. I sunscreen. Now, I didn't reapply enough is really where it came down to. Yeah, everything's a little bit tough. That's pretty funny, Josh. All right, well, let's get this hole. This one's a good look. We're just going to let it run with the 7. Overplayed a little bit. With that pin's at the bottom on that hole, that's a great hole to attack. The pin at the top, you're generally going to have a 5-iron or 4-iron in. That makes that shot a lot harder. Wow, I didn't expect that wind to turn that much with a low T7 wood. I actually am thinking that I might want to just get some irons in here. All irons. All right, this is what I got to try to make. I have to. This is probably going to rip off the edge, though, if I don't make it, but... God damn it. Let it ride. All right, got a low T the 7. Oh, it's so tight. I'm kind of curious how 18s are going to go. Not good. Yeah, see, you guys are... The greens that we have on the old school courses are a lot tougher. These are a lot more to work with. There's no sense in using anything here. Do I want to low tee this? Actually, I do. We're going to use the low tee. And we're going to leave it short. But you got to go for the aces. It doesn't really matter if you don't get any aces. You can play a lot of these a lot more safe, where there's no risk at all. But you're not going to have any chance of making them. That one there, I could have just flipped the 7 wood with no low tee, been right on the middle of the green, had no problem with the putt. But I have no aces. I got to get aces. Aces are where you get your money in this. Let's roll another joint somewhere. All right, I'm going to go with the low T roll here. Mainly because I just need to get this kicking forward. and I get more. I can get it to land and kick harder forward with the low tee. Here, if I hit this with roll, I have to land it shorter, just a lot closer to the hole. But if I hit the low tee and I just get it to the green, it's going to have enough sauce to move forward. And with the low tee, if I hit the green first, as long as I don't one hop into the back hill, the worst that's going to happen is going to roll up and stick to the hill. So let's go just get the wind a little bit. Low tee roll. And it's going to be safe that way. Now, I could have just backed it up, flipped it with release, but I wouldn't have had a very good chance of getting it into the hole. That's wet. Oh, it stopped. That's a waste. This is not a. This is a tough par 3 set. I gotta give it. This is a little bit more challenging than most of the par 3s. And I don't think this is the point of the par 3s. I think we want them to be easy as shit because it's hole-out time. These aren't hole-out time par 3s, so this is just like a quick way to dump money into it. Because really, if you miss a hole, there's no sense in playing the round out anymore. If you're missing a hole, you're done for. Let's go low tee release on this one with the 9 and leave it up high. I don't want to drop down. If I move this back and low tee this, roll's going to be coming in too hot. So let's just low tee release this and let it move up there. I got a feeling I'm going to plug right one stop short of the hole. But we got some points, though. The points are good. I'll flip it up there with bite. If I was playing this in a match, I would probably not be thumbing this shot. I'd probably cut it in. But let's see if we can get it the thumb shot just a little right. I got it way too far right. I got a little lucky. We'll take the points. We don't have a lot of ground to play with here. Well, luckily it's not any longer than this because I only have the 10.5 driver in this bag. Now, how do we want to play this? Do we want to bounce this up short? Do we want to hit the green on a fly? If knowing with an outwind and hitting the green on a fly where that pin is, I don't think it's backspinning enough to that hole. So I'm going to just thumb this, have it hit the rough, and hopefully get a good kick and go in. Was your daddy? Maybe the 3-wood pullback 3-wood would have been good there too. I don't really see a good thumb shot here, so I'm just going to cut this a little bit, throw it out right, and have it try to fight the right 7 back in. And that's where you're going to learn your cutting. That's where the cutting matters, right? Because you're going to have to get used to how much to cut a ball and throw it out. That 1, your distance drops enough, and 2, that it fights back. The reason why that's not the best shot really ever to hit at one of these is because you're adding in factors that you don't have a number to fight. It's a guessing game. So here, moving the tee to the left, to the right, okay, I know that's fighting the wind. Is that going to fight the left 5 at this speed? Probably not. Probably not even worth using a tee here. Doesn't really matter. But is this going to be short? Now, so since I'm thinking if this is going to barely get to the hole, that left 5 is going to take it a lot more. Plus, I'm going to be starting going left when it lands. So I'm going to actually hit this release so I get a bounce forward more and it will fight the left 5. So think of it like hitting a putt harder, where this ball's going to land. If I hit it soft, it's going to trickle and miss to the left of the hole. But if I hit this with release, yeah, I might not be close on the second shot, but I'm going to fight through that break, making this left 5 more like a left 3, let's say. And that might allow me to thumb this dead straight and make it. And it didn't. And we saw where it ended up. It's never going to be a bad problem. All right. Now, me knowing that the 4-iron comes up a little short, it's my club of choice for this. I'm going to thumb it from here. I probably need to keep this a little bit left. But I laid off of it. This one kind of sucks. All right, we got to make this. Now, can I get the... Yeah, let's go with the 7. We'll move it to fight that. We're going to thumb this with release. Now, the only reason I'm not worried about release is because the 7 with the wind in my face is barely going to get over the edge. And it's going to follow the arc of the green behind the hole. So, with release, it's not going to be... If I was going straight at this with a down 4 with no left 3, release would be bringing water into play. But this is going to funnel back towards the hole. So if we look at the curve there, I'm going to end up matching the curve of the fringe on the offset. So I'm not really worried about this going into the water at all. Except I pushed it to the right. But you see, even if that got to the fringe, that would have stopped there because it followed the path. It had a lot of surface to go through. This shot sucks. We're going to low T thumb the 6 wood with backspin. And hopefully it comes back and goes in. I just want to stick it. That's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Now here's where it gets touchy. Is that enough wind? Did I fight that wind enough? I think I might have. So we'll just... Well, I may have, but I pushed it back right. And I did. Fuck! That was perfect. That was a dead straight thumb shot. That would have been dead end. Alright. Alright, good. Let this one run. Dear Lord. I gotta backspin this, and I'm gonna be a little short, I think. No, it's good. But I pumped that up to 99, and you guys see my thumbs. I'm normally not in the 99s. I will say everything's a little sticky. My hands feel amazing. Like, all of the wear and tear from Golden Tee went away this weekend. That's an awesome feeling. I'll say that right now. The other part from this side we have to know on this, we're below the hole. So... This is really a shot. Let's just flip it up at it. Hi, Andrew. Oh my God, dude. Can you guys see? No, you cannot. If you look down at my deck right now, all it is skin everywhere, guys. And it's really bad. It's kind of gross, actually. There's just skin everywhere on my machine. I think we need to give it a good clean, because that was gross. Alright, let's see if that helps. But everything's getting a little tacky, though. It's skin falling off. Skin all over the deck, guys. That's what's in the ball most of the time. When you open that up and you see all the specks in there, you're like, oh, that's dust. No, that's most likely skin coming off of people. But then again, dust is mostly skin. Alright, let's see. We'll get this done. We got 9 more tries right now, and then I'm moving over. What happens now and then. Alright, let's go high T with the sand wedge and bite it. I didn't think that was coming off with bite on that. That's tough, man. All right, here we go. Aces, aces, aces. We're playing this one out. This is going to be a 20 or better. Here we go. All right, I'm giving the odds here. I'm saying that this is a 20 or better. I will put up to $20 on this game that says I shoot a 20 or better. Anything less, I would lose. Any 20 or better, I would win. Thought I'd have that. So first one to take it or leave it. This is a 2 better coming for sure. Jordan chiming in. I love it. Here we go. Jordan's got it. Andrew, I'm working on the Clash. It's most likely a no as of right now. The vacation was fantastic. Wonderful people. We had a great time. Well, there goes the... Oh, it stopped. Thank you. Holding my hand. That was my chance. I needed to get that. Well, you... They're giving us shit looks. We haven't had a really good hold of ace yet. One was the best I had. Andrew, are you and your pops going down to the Clash too? All right, we're going to let this one run. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Jordan, you're really close to losing here. These are, I've had some shots that all could have dropped. Jesus, dude. Come on, Wind. Help me out. Help me out. Step outside and I take a deep breath. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys didn't know this, I'm an extremely good pool volleyball player. Like all-star level. These are here, damn it. Not good. Now we're getting better looks, and I just can't get shit in. All right, we got 6 holes. I gotta get 2 aces. Here we go. There it is. There's one. This is one. This has got to go. All the time in this institution. This is like the best look I've seen after hole 3. Everything's been gravy. I had to say something though, didn't I? I'm an asshole. So this is another par 3 though that isn't lined up. Well, we're all very proud of you, Jason. Keep it up. But the events mode one, you got a year or two, you got a couple of years or before that could happen, dude. Yeah, I gotta go to Texas. I gotta say, I think we really need. I think a lot of us need to start taking the COVID stuff more seriously. As a country in general, man, I think even the most hesitant and the most concerned about COVID still aren't taking it as serious as we should be. And I've had quite a few deaths and things lately that I don't want to be a part of. And it was actually kind of enlightening, right? Going in. All right, Jordan, you're up $20. We'll figure out where to send it to you here in a minute. But it was just something seeing it. So going to Turks and Caicos, dude, it was stressful getting in line, getting involved. You had a whole bunch of shit you had to do before you went, and you had to upload all this crap, right? Well, now America's finally doing it, but coming back to the country, America did not give a shit. We had to take a COVID test before we left to go into the airport in Turks and Caicos, and you get here, and they're like, "No, we don't want that. We don't care. We didn't care." It's just a little bit enlightening to see how other people are doing it. Temple's always 30 now. Baja can get up to 31, but I think it's 27 to 31 now. Thank you, jeez. Well, no, it's a bad bet, Jordan. 2 betters. All right, I'll run it back one more time now that I aced one. Now that I aced one, I'm running it back. So now I need to play 17 holes with a 1 better. Wow! All right, I like this. And I fucked it up. It up, I will sacrifice. All right, and one thing I want to do too, I'm going to try to get a list from Kevin of the classic courses of the week, and I want to before they come back, before they go live on commercial, I want to put up a video for when a new classic course of the week comes out. You'll have a video that you can look at and see it before you go play it at the bar. I think the thumbs are coming back though. I feel like they're almost right back. Monty can... It can get higher. It can get to 32 or 33 even. I'm pretty sure. I know it could get to 32 at very worst. just too good of a look. All right, this is it. This is the round right here. Fuck. Die for you. Son of a bitch. All right, here it is. Here we got more to come. We got more to come. Here we go. So the down 7 here makes this that you have to play that or let this one run. I would normally want to play something like this, but that's never going to come back enough. So we're going to murder thumb this. And even that was short. At 93, okay. I needed bite on that. Yeah, we saw that already. Well, okay, so if you count one on Ansei, 29, I think, is the best it can set up for. Well, I'm sure... Whoa, I almost ruined my round right there. And of course, it's the worst hole to hold out on the whole setup. Come on, drop. We need one. I need this 20 back, man. Spent way too much this week. Well, we got to go for the make, right? That's not in. Is it on? It's on. Fine. All right, we got what? 2 shots left at it? Or was that 17? All right, 2 more shots. Here we go. There's not a real way to make this. All right, hole 18. Jordan's going to be up 40 if I don't make it. I don't think we're making it. I think we can already set this one down. Dude. All right, got to risk it. No risk it, no biscuit, right? We're going Bruce Arians style at it. I shouldn't have backed it up. All right, Jordan, you got 40 coming your way. That's my 5th one. We got it in. I'm gonna play some invites. I got a bunch of them, new ones that I just accepted today. I probably got a bunch more to even accept now too. But let's get at it. Feeling sorry for yourself. Kangaroo, we're going to start at the start. Hey, Steven, how you doing, bud? $379, beautiful. We could go straight at this. No. No, dude, I don't want to touch my back at all. It hurts, dude. No, you get nothing, Jason, and you will like it. All right, so we're on a 30 already on this if we make this putt. There we go. We're on a 30 pace. Now, you can see, you'll start seeing this, right? We're going to start seeing more and more going through this round that it's going to even get... Par could even get better than that. Because there's another 3 holes that can set up to be there now the rest of the way. Some of them not really realistic anymore, but most of them are. But let's say we keep jumping this up. Let's keep bumping these up. Let's get better and better. All right, so 230. I don't know if the 6 clears this without a high tee. It looks like it does, though. It certainly does. Good. Yeah, absolutely, Adam. I will. I'm actually curious about rain with next year with the PGA if the rain's going to come back. Because now it's not a hardware issue, so rain should be able to be there. But the basic premise on rain is it knocks your distance down on the left side, but it really does nothing. You see my 3-wood, which is normally what? Okay, so we know about my driver for the 310 is what, 323. It still will go the same distance. It just won't roll as far. So when we hit this, you'll just see. Watch this ball kind of plug when it lands. It stops really damn quick. Now, this is what you got to be careful of here, right? Because it's showing me... Now, that's weird. It's only knocking 4 yards of distance off on that. But this is the club. Just pretend the rain doesn't exist and change your spin. If you were going to bite a shot before when it wasn't raining, just hit it with backspin. It just won't backspin as far. It plugs on everything. That's really what you got to know. But the overhead marker changes, but your distance really doesn't. That's it. That's rain in a nutshell. Like this 10.5 says 278, but I'm going to hit this the normal distance. I'm still looking at this as a 350-yard high tee with this. See how, I mean, that thing was barely hit and it carried that far. Fuck! I'm going to lose this one now. That was terrible. This is a backspin thumb 3-wood for me. And I'm not going to murder thumb it. I'm just going to flip it. That's really it, Adam. Hopefully that makes sense. But, I mean, that's rain. That's how rain works. It shouldn't be adjusting the distances like it does. Now, this is an interesting part. When you see the rain stop, you have one hole where it is moist. So you get some... It's more... It releases and spins a little more than if it was raining, but it's not full. And we'll be able to see when we look at the green, you'll see that there's a ball trail. Notice that didn't come back as far as normal. Now we're back to normal. You won't see rain again during the round. It's over. Yeah, that's really the best way I can explain it. But even stuff like when you're in first cut or fairway, it looks like it changes the number, but it doesn't. You just have to realize when the numbers are really similar to normal, it's not much change in surface. If it's a dramatic change, then you start doing a difference. Except rain. Don't let the rain adjust your shots too much. Wow, I missed that. What's the classic course of the week this week? I mean, I should start playing those once or twice for you guys, just to see, give you guys a laydown of them. All right, so this hole isn't there. That's one of. This is one of the extra ones that can be there. Elkhorn has rain? No, Elkhorn doesn't, does it? Elkhorn was after the rain. I don't care where it is over here. I don't know. Maybe it's out of bounds, though. But I want to just line this up straight. Oh, I got you. Elkhorn's not going too well. I guess it's still 5 years old now. It's 2016, I believe Elkhorn was. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game now. We need a hole out to make up for these two mistakes. That's two bad ones that I had. I can't get shit. Please explain what? You gotta give me a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. Coral Vista would have had it, yeah. Motherfuck. You know I'm not sharp when I can't make chips out of the sand. Yeah, this game was dead. Oh, it's hard to play right now, man. It hurts. Swinging at the club does not feel good. But I gotta beat Lemon real quick, so we'll do that too. Jason, are you not live? I don't think you're live, dude. I think you're making comments based off of something that was said an hour ago. Oh, that's why we love you, Jason. I think you're asking comments and questions about things that happened a long time ago. Yeah, exactly. That's why I typed it. Alright, this is a terrible course, but we're going to play it. I have the worldwide record somehow. Alright, nothing special here. We're not going to get this up very far. If I can't get into Chushville, then there's no sense to go up closer. Oh. Oh, this one, jeez. Now, see, we used to get a ramp on a C3 here that would kick this pretty close. Let's see if it does anything similar. No. I'm not getting shit to drop. Alright, did you fix it now, Jason? Are you back? I got mouths to feed. Oh no, I wish I could. Alright, the way I play this is pretty simple. Actually, if you get the shot, there's a shot here where you can hit an A1 and get this on almost, or if not on, you can sometimes low T this shot and go straight through this gap. Not good today. So otherwise, I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to go with the high 9-wood, and I'm just going to smack it. All right, I've never missed the trees before, but that's okay. We're fine. Satisfy them thrill. Money don't grow on trees. Alright, this is drivable. We gotta get it to turn enough, but it's close. It's gonna get close. Long putt, and oh my god, I felt like 4 layers of skin come off. All right, so we got a long putt. It's got a little left break. So we got an extra one there. That's not normally there. Is that bullshit? Alright, let's see what we got here, because this is actually technically probably there. I wonder if you could get this with the low 8.5. No, it's not. It's not. It's the next box back. This first tree here is too high. So we'll just put this over the top. Well, you can't. Oh, I got lucky. I missed that ball a little bit. Hey, Michael, how you doing, bud? So we're rooting for a tie tonight, huh? I don't care. I'm rooting for Detroit. We need to get as Green Bay as far out of the picture as possible. I don't like this look. This is like the look I'm not a big fan of. I think the 5's going to stay under that tree with the high, so let's see if we can do it. Not enough speed. All right, that works, though. We got a chip. Oh, God, all of that feels so out of practice right now. All right, so this is technically probably there, too. Let's see if it'll turn enough. All right, we got a left one, but we got a wind pushing it right. So I think I could shush this. Yeah, that's out of practice too. You will need to, unless it already has an online subscription, you'll need to do that if you want to play invites and things. I'd fully recommend having an online subscription. That's $100 for the year. Jordan Dashcover. Yeah, you're going to want to transfer it over to your name eventually, though, especially if you're looking to... So, if it's not in your name, you can't win stuff like a World's Pass when that gets announced. So, you'll need to reach out and get the name on the ownership name changed, and just call in. They can do it real quick. Just give a call in. It's on the back. The number's on the back of your card. I don't know it by hand. 5302. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Good. I'm glad I asked. That's a great security piece. Now I got it. All right, that's set, Jordan. Let's bite this, flip it. One time. There it is. That's the right ball. There's the moisture we've been looking for. For right now, Adam, you don't have to do anything. That's it. You're set. You don't have to do a thing. I mean, you'll get, when the subscription runs out, you'll have to switch it over to... It's the same thing Andrew Russell's going to have to do. He's got that machine. The guy had the one I sold him still has some time left on it. He'll need to, once the subscription runs out, the other thing you're going to have to look, yeah, it's a fully updated, right? Does it have a Wi-Fi dongle in it? Does it have, does it have the Wi-Fi adapter in it to actually just connect to the internet that way? Are you going to need to wire it? Make sure you got an HDMI cable. You got to make sure what parts are in it, too. Otherwise, it's all minimal stuff. But when you get the machine, just let me know, and I'll be happy to help. I'm extremely happy with that shot, by the way. That was risky. Alright, get this bad boy. So, your goal here... Oh, Michael went fantastic. No, we'll see where it goes. We've had a lot of opportunities with that company. And now they're thinking of a different position now again. So, we have a bunch going this week. They were so nice, too, that they didn't want to bother me while I'm on vacation, which was kind of cool. I had brought all my equipment so I could do it from the resort if I had to do another interview or any kind of Zoom meeting. And they're like, oh, no. Enjoy your vacation. We love vacations here. I'm like, that's a good thing. I'm okay with being over here on the dirt, guys. Because the spin is pretty good still. I remember that it used to not stop at all coming out of that stuff back in the day when we played this. Wow, they really gave us an easy look here. Let's just go 3-wood and pop it up there. Whatever. Jesus. There is just skin everywhere on my deck. It's like an angel. Like a flower. Well, let's go with Misty. We got some Misty here. Oh, sweet. All right, wife's getting her hair done early tonight. Good. All right, so 437. I'd be thinking I could get this up there to the green for a chush. The problem is it's going to have that lip in front of me. But the other part of this is this ball can easily ramp up out of that little gully. Now, let's see if we can get it to turn enough and see if it goes. You got to hit the downslope on a fly. I didn't. It's not going to ramp. And I got too much lip in front of me to chush this. So we give it a run at it. Miss it. Get our birdie. Get a notice. It's special. I aimed that the wrong way. Fucking idiot. Not very sharp tonight, guys. I'll get all the skills back going into Wednesday. But thank you for asking, Mike. All right, so the key here is not to go in the bunker. Just keep it in the fairway. The second shot is not nearly as hard as you think it might be, as long as you're in the fairway. Cool, I wanted to be farther right, but I'm fine. We're underneath most of these trees. I can go from here. I'm going to cut the 5-wood and cut it down a bit. And that's just my technique for cutting. Notice I only hit that 99 with the pullback. That's just like hitting an 80-mile-per-hour thumb shot almost. And that was directional. So if I hit a straight thumb shot at the speed that I just hit that, I just noticed something here. Can we go right over these? Because I'm going to try this. I never saw this set. Well, I need to hit the ball harder than 124, but that was over no problem. Wow, I made a chip, too. This is good. All right, so this has got to be the shot. This is the club all day. How did that not drop? I just looking at numbers, dude. I got a feeling that the fucking Packers come out and just beat that ass tonight, and I hate it. There's not many things I hate more in sports than the Packers. Like, that's my hate team, guys. I needed to hit the face of that. Wake me up inside. All right, that's a bad look. Now, the rain even makes this harder. Normally, when the pin's there this distance, I would be just hitting an A1 with the driver off the back wall Ugh. I don't like this setup at all. I'm going to have a shit putt no matter what I do. We're going to still try to hit the A1 with roll. It's just not going to kick off the wall. It might even just plug on it. Let's see if it does, though. All right, 108. It's 130 now with this putter is what we're thinking. So I don't need to C putt this. Let's just fight the break. Probably needed to C putt it, but notice that 130 number is the right number. There's 100 and then 150, and there's a 130 in there. Might be 125, it's hard to tell. But just know, if you're really close, if you're 115, putt's probably not rolling over with that putter. At 108, that ball was going to roll over. So I probably needed to C putt that one, and then play it the same way. I thought the rain really does not affect putting much at all, okay? Oh. Yeah, but Mike, I should hear more about that this week. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Well, so the top end putter we can roughly say is 150, then take off some distance. I think the max putt you could make on a flat surface, it's like 143. Something like that. I mean, it might be something we can test out, too. But, yes, I'm above ground. Barely. I look like I'm underground, but I am not. Alright, so 2 looks on this. This one, we got the easy one. We're going to just go high tee straight down here. Normally, you'll be putting this straight out here and just trying to get lucky in between the lines. They're not anymore. That was a glitch with a ball, the Vanguard balls. And it's also the reason why I think the changes on all the putting, Tony. Because the Vanguard ball used to... The ball attribute on that would have caused you to be able to have extra spin on every shot. Right? But I've tested it, and it now does not work. You cannot put that one any farther. So you won't see those anymore. I believe all the ball attributes have been removed from putting, so I think all balls putt the same now. Or at least the ball attributes have been nerfed way down. But like a streak versus stout putt, the streak should actually go further, but they do not now. It's almost identical. But that's also when we lost, when rollovers kind of went away now. Putting changed this year. And that was the reason. Woo! Well, I don't think anybody really knows. That's the problem there. And if you guys listen to that interview with Don talking about hey, they have 5 programmers. Like, it's just not tenable to get a lot of the things done that people think are important. Ooh. Ah! when I know. All right, I'm going to play lemon. Guys, my skin's hurting a bit. We're getting closer and closer to game time here. Let's stick this. Okay, ugly look. Really ugly look. It's this gap in the trees we have to hit. The problem is, this almost is an impossible look, to be quite frank with you. Yeah, without having a zero hybrid or a 1-iron on this, I don't think this shot is even possible. I really don't see a way to get this. We're going to try my old school shot at this, though. Yeah, that's why it's too high. So you can hit the rocks in the face of the green, and it would kick up. Oh, well. All right, let's play. Let me beat lemon. I've kept this tournament. We had to wait for CJ for a while. Actually, I think this is a different one. This one, I don't think I kept him waiting too long. Let's play lemon right now and see if we can beat him. Where is it? Here we go. All right, I got to put up a big one. It's a course of this year. I'm guessing I need 31 at least. Let's see if we can get there. Oh, that hurt. This might have been the wrong time to do this, but it's not going to feel much better any day coming up. Was I... Not a great hole outlook there, but that could have been. That was an awfully deep hole. Not a great hole outlook here. Shit, this is going to be a tough putt even. Ooh. I thought there was a little edge there. It looked like that thing had a little kick to the side. I'm going to need some points at least. Jesus. Fucked it up again. That's how you do that. That's how we get it. All right, 294. Okay. Pin's on the right. I'm going through the gap. I'm going to hit a low tee, 10.5. I'm going to hit it with bite. I'm going to hit it soft. Almost straight from here, to be honest with you. I'm going to have it hit the rock and kick right up at the hole. All right, so there's no reason I'm ever going to the strip again. Thanks, Travis. Yeah, I did. We did. We're still... Puff and Kate and Bacon and his wife, Mary, are still out there. They don't leave until tomorrow. Alright, where we got the pin? Close to the edge. I want to thumb this with nothing. I'm going to thumb it with bite, just in case. Yeah, nothing was the play. It wasn't nothing. I was scared that that was going to go burn through. I can't remember when. I guess I'd say I lost my only friend. Happy with that. But not but a funeral lit on. Alright, gotta stick this. Can't fuck this up. Whew. Wow, that was a bad shot, and I got rewarded for it. That was really close to hitting that rock coming up. It got to be something better. Now they're hitting... You can hit this with no IT, I think, right? Whew. I had no idea. I was always high-T'ing something that or going to the right of the trees. That just looked like those trees were way higher, but they're not. Since I got the one better already, I'm kind of dialing this down a notch. We just don't want to make some stupid mistake and blow this. Dude, is this an old box? Hi, RJ. This is an old tee box, isn't it? I'm really confused right now if I should be hitting it here. Get those points. Ooh. You guys would be disgusted if you were playing next to me right now, looking down at the deck with all the skin just everywhere. It's gross. Oh, that would have been a good way to get back. All right, 363. We're definitely hitting the 10.5 high T here. Wow, that's even short. All right, we got to make a putt now. Ooh, we got it. Oh, God. Hammering the ball, my shoulders feel like they come off completely. It's so gross. It hurts. It hurts, too, guys. I'm telling you right now. Sunscreen is your friend. Hey, hey, ooh, with one headlight. Is that as ugly as this can get? I guess I'm pretty happy with that, but that's ugly. Woo! Woo-hoo. All right, ended on a high note. I might have wetted that. Just leave me a putt, thank you. I thought I fucked that up really bad. All right, that might hold. We'll see. One better. I think I'm sure he played his already. Let's see. I got one or two more in me. Yeah, we'll get one more here. We'll get one more, and then we'll call it a day. Ease back into it, because this is actually hurting pretty good while I'm hitting the fucking ball. Plus, I don't like that it was too early. I think 8 o'clock's a better time. What do we got? We got one good course in here. Which one do you guys want to see? This is a lot of good ones. That one could get done, but we got time. Any choices? Anybody got a choice here? Alpine it is. Good call, Chris. All right, we'll play Kaufman on Alpine. We'll call it a day. Thanks, bud. Yeah, normally I have no problem getting up to the one into maxing it out. And today, swinging for max speed... It does not. It hurts, guys. It really does. I didn't realize it would. It's good to have excuses, though. I really want to see if I beat Lemon with that. And it never fails. There's like 3 shots on this course where you need to max it out a lot of the time. Like, I really need to. The greatest. All right. I want to hit this. This course can eat everybody's. All right, we're going to go high T3, and we're going to just put it to the middle of the green and then make a putt. We missed the putt. That's okay. We're the ones who inspire. I swear, we used to have to go to that island every time back in the day. But now, I don't think I've gone to that island since the advent of teas. There's not been a need to. All right, let's make this. This is one of my worst holes of all time. I still remember back in a Florida Open tournament. I think we were in the top 4, and I'm playing McCook, and we get to this hole in sudden death, and he waters it, and I'm like, sweet. And I tried to lay up, and I caught like a rock in the snow and kicked myself wet. And then he made his chip to save his birdie. So I lost on this after he watered it. It was not a good feeling. Wow, I almost did the replay. When I say someone, All right, so it's eating me up so far. Kaufman's going to get me on this one, I bet. Yeah, dude, this doesn't feel good. It's awesome. Oh. Oh, Lemon hasn't played this yet. All right, we got one back. Got one back. Good. The one who likes all of Petty's songs. Now, this hole, we used to get a ramp on this one, too. And, like, I've driven this screen before, and it does not work anymore. If you could catch that ramp, and it would fucking shoot way up. So it's not me holding up that tournament. That's good. Lemon played it, hasn't played his, so we're good. Don't know what it means. Weak. Ah. Nope, there's some skin. Get that out of there. I'm sure if King was here, he'd be fucking with some camera work and showing you guys skin coming off my body, like slow motion skin falling everywhere. I think that'd be hilarious. Sing along, and he likes to shoot his gun. All right, question for everybody: better band, Pearl Jam or Nirvana? I gotta get a feel for my viewers and how wrong they can be. Hey Josh, hi buddy, how's the baby treating you? Pearl Jam 100%. Oh, Chris. How can somebody who's such a big Dave Matthews Band fan think that Nirvana was a good band? Nirvana's a horseshit, trash-ass band. Foo Fighters, amazing. Dave Grohl, fucking amazing. Nirvana is garbage. It's hot garbage, and it defined a generation of shit. I'm with Tevi. You can go. We can go there. I'm still saying Pearl Jam's a better band than Temple of the Dog. That was a great. I mean, that was a great stunt and great music came out, but Pearl Jam's better. I mean, Pearl Jam. Come on. If you don't think that Pearl Jam 10 is one of the best albums ever made, you're fucking wrong. It was really a question to judge those people who got it wrong. The answer is Pearl Jam is an immensely better band. So far, Chris is the another hole out. That's 2 double eagle. No, they weren't. They were shit. They were shit. It was shit. It was people with angst thinking that you needed to do it. I agree. Pearl Jam. It's Pearl Jam. We can't. This isn't an argument. I can understand the groundbreaking, but it just realized that we had a bunch of shit out there. That's it. Oh, you had youthful angst, and they started... No, they didn't start shit. Nope, no slashing tires. You're good. All right, so do I go to make this or do I go to stick this, guys? You make the call. There's 2 shots. I can hit. Well, I don't know which was bigger, though. I mean, what's a shotgun hole look like? About that? Yeah, and Courtney Love, I think, was more talented, too. All right, we got to go stick here, huh? I'll take it. That was probably the best shot to hit anyway. Hey, for how fucked up I did that, pretty bad. 25 coming out of that is not a bad score where I was at. Missed the easy par 3, missed the par 4, missed the putt. Dude, that's 4 strokes better. That could have been a 29. All right, I'm gonna go leather up. I'm gonna go put some fucking like leather treatment on my skin right now because that's what it feels like. Let's watch some Monday Night Football. We get back at it on Wednesday at 8. I think we're gonna try to have Kevin Lindsay on Wednesday. Might not happen. I gotta get with Richard and see what we can do. But I also do want to get a list of the classic courses of the week ahead of time, and then give you guys put it out maybe Sunday before they change the classic course of the week, and put out a tutorial on those courses ahead of time. So we got some good ideas moving forward. I just got to get back into rhythm here and hopefully not have burning skin. Ben, how you doing, buddy? I haven't seen you in a long time. Kevin did resend it out, so you should have it shortly. We can bring it up on the... Yeah, but Chris, I think we're going to start doing... I'm going to go probably 5 o'clock on Mondays from now on, just because of Monday Night Football. I don't like missing football. So we'll see you guys Wednesday, hopefully with a special guest, and hopefully with, if not a special guest, hopefully I'm allowed to give out some more info. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So I love you guys. I'm happy to be back, and we'll see you guys Wednesday.